guys, welcome back to our channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a couple of dupes that I have found throughout my makeup collection. Anyways, guys, if you like these kind of videos, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It helps me a lot. You guys have no idea. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media, Snapchat, Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the handles in the description box. Let me know if you found any other dupes besides the ones that I'm going to be talking about in today's video. And with no further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright guys, so the first product that I'm going to talk about is obviously skincare. I have been using the Purpose Gentle Cleansing Wash for quite a while. I want to say 5, 6, maybe a little more than 6 months. So what I love about this, you guys, is that this cleanses my skin completely without making it feel like strippy or dry or anything like that. I love this face wash, and I recently got this jelly cleanser by Drunk Elephant as a sample, and I've tried the two. I've tried this one for quite some time now. Definitely the exact same thing, you guys. They both feel the exact same way. I'm very happy that I found a dupe for this because I really wanted to try this. They're both really good at cleansing my skin without making my skin feel greasy or oily, also without making it feel dry. So these are definitely a dupe. Let me know if you've tried them. Let me know if you're going to pick them up. And they're also both super gentle on the skin. This one is also oil free and soap free. It also does not have sulfates, so definitely the same jelly kind of consistency. They both have this one, you can definitely see it through the jar, but this one you can't really see it, but they're both the exact same thing. Hopefully I can get through everything that is inside the bin. If not, then we'll probably have to do like a part 2 of this. So up next, you guys, I want to talk about the Pretty Vulgar powder. This one is the Matte About It powder in the shade Translucent. So this one is expensive. Just in my opinion, it's pricey. I don't know if this is like considered like a high-end brand, but to me it is. I found a dupe for it. This is the RCMA No Color Translucent powder. If you guys have tried the two, then you know they are the exact same thing. They're both super fine. They're like the most fine powders I've tried besides the Revlon one, but that one just sucks ass. These both set my makeup in place without making me feel cakey or heavy. These do such a good job of setting my makeup. But if you're looking for a good finely milled powder, your dupe is right here. Or if you've always wanted to try this one, go ahead and try the RCMA one. Same thing, I promise. Next up, I'm going to talk about a recent review that I just did on my channel. It is the Fenty Beauty Concealer. In my opinion, it's the exact same thing as the Flower Beauty one. To me, the Fenty one has a tad bit more coverage. I want to say like, you can definitely build it to like a medium. This one is like light to medium, so that would be the only difference. But as far as the finish underneath the eyes, they both feel really hydrating underneath the eyes. I love that they don't crease underneath my eyes as well. I don't know, I feel like they're the exact same thing. I do have a review on this already in case you're interested and you want to know a little bit more about the concealer, but same thing. Alright guys, so while we're talking about concealers, I have a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. So I've been using the Shape Tape for years now. Years. And literally when I've tried so many concealers in the past month or so, I definitely have found one that reminds me a lot of Tarte Shape Tape in the finish, the longevity, everything about it, the formula, everything. And it is the Infallible Full Wear. I do have a review already up on my channel for this concealer, but to me they're the exact same thing. They're both mattifying, but it's not like a matte drying formula like the e.l.f. Camel one. It's definitely matte, but it's a little bit more comfortable on the skin. Also really full coverage, just like Tarte Shape Tape. So if you haven't tried these, I seriously would go get them ASAP. Next up, we're going to talk about a highlighter. This is the Jelly Beam Highlighter by Farsali. If you have wanted to get your hands on this for quite a while, I found your dupe, and it is actually a new dupe, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this one real quickly. So there's the Farsali one, really blinding, but girl has found a dupe, and it is the e.l.f. Jelly Highlighter in the shade Bubble. I want to say it's the shade Bubble. To me, the exact same thing, and also the e.l.f. one does feel a bit more liquidy. It doesn't feel as thick as the Farsali one. So, and as you guys can see, they're both blinding. This is the e.l.f. one right here. To me, I really like the e.l.f. one. I feel like the e.l.f. one is just beaming, blinding, but as far as the shade, as far as the consistency, they both are the exact same thing. So If you're looking for a good jelly highlighter, or if you've wanted to get your hands on that Farsali one, go ahead and check out this e.l.f. one in the shade Bubbly. I feel like a lot of these products I've made a review. Moving on to foundation, I found a close, I want to say like a 99.9% close dupe to my Estee Lauder Double Wear. If you guys have been following me for years, then you guys know that this is my jam. And I recently found the Full Spectrum CoverGirl Matte Ambition All Day Shine Free Foundation. They even look alike packaging wise, but they're the exact same thing, man. Like, I cannot stress it to tell you how good of a foundation this is. It's definitely, I feel like it's a very underrated foundation. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, but if you're a fan like myself for the Estee Lauder Double Wear, check this out. I do have a review already in case you want to see a little bit more about the foundation, but to me, they're a dupe. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and talk about a product that I've been using also for years. And when I tell you I found a dupe, I found a dupe. Okay. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pomade. I found a dupe. It is the LA Girl Brow Pomade. I've been wanting to get my hands on this since, I want to say BeautyCon LA. I've never gotten around to it. I remember the booth was completely packed. The line was outrageous, and I was like, you know what? I'll buy it online some other time. I've been spying it for a really long time, and I've never gotten across to pick it up till recently, and I was like, holy crap, I've been missing out. And if you haven't tried this, you're missing out as well. I have my Anastasia pomade in the shade medium brown, and the shade dark brown from the LA Girl is the exact same shade. It is what I'm wearing on my brows today. I can definitely say that the LA Girl one is just as long lasting, if not more long lasting than this one. It also has that waxy consistency, so it does make the brows look a little bit more hair-like. I just think they're the exact same thing, man. Like, Let me know if you've tried this LA Girl one. It's definitely, I think, like $5, and man, this, I will never buy this again. Let's just say that. I will never buy Anastasia pomade again because I found one that works the same, if not better. So huge shout out to LA Girl. Next up, let's talk about one of my favorite things, glitter. In the makeup world, glitter is one of my favorite things. And if you guys have been following me, then you guys know that the Steel Magnificent Metal glitters are by far some of my favorite glitters. They're super easy on the go. You apply them, you're good to go in a second. Like, they can transform any eye look. I have several videos using them, but I found a dupe, and I also have a discount code. So hey, yo girl. The Cara Beauty Galaxy Balm Liquid Eyeshadows are the exact same thing as this. I promise you. Like, I promise you. And these are not going to cost you an arm and a leg because I feel like these are just too pricey for what it is. They both have that same applicator. They both come in the exact same packaging. Like, I have these in almost every color. But they're the exact same thing, man. Like, I find the formula to be the exact same. So huge shout out to Cara Beauty. If you're trying to get your hands on a balm liquid glitters, then go check them out. I believe my discount code is Taniaxo with them. Next up, let's talk about, so these are the KKW powders that look like this. They came out some time ago. The shade number 1 in Brighten. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this for you guys, but it's supposed to be like a brightening shade for underneath your eyes. I found a dupe. It is the bronzer. I don't know why this is called a bronzer. It does not look like a bronzer for any skin tone, but this is the powder. The bronzer by Wet n Wild is in the shade Reserve Your Cabana. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them right next to each other. So the KKW is at the top, and then this one is Reserve Your Cabana. I find them to be exactly the same. They both have that sheen effect to them. They both brighten up the under eye. They both have that, like, I don't want to say pink, but it does have like that brightening kind of a lavender tint to it. Make sure you guys can see that there is not much of a difference. So if you wanted to get your hands on this KKW brightening powder for underneath your eyes, Reserve Your Cabana is much more cheaper, and damn, you get a lot of product in here, you guys. Like, this is almost the size of my face, and it's bomb. Like, it's a good formula. I love the formula of this powder. So I also want to mention a mascara. I lost my Giga Black Lash from MAC. Where is it at, man? Like, I cannot find it, but if you guys have been watching my videos, then you guys know that I do have it. Like, I have it somewhere in here, but I don't know where. But I found a dupe for that. So for a really long time, I've been trying to find a mascara for my lower lashes, just like the MAC one, the MAC Giga Black in the blue tube. I know Jaclyn Hill uses that a lot, and I recently did find one for that one. It is the Catrice Cosmetics Glam and Dot Volume Waterproof Mascara. So it has to be the waterproof one. The other ones just, I find them not to work. So to me, why I feel like they're the exact same thing is because of the applicator. This is such a tiny, tiny, tiny wand, and the bristles are super like pointy and like tiny. It just gets like in there, you know, like It makes your lashes longer than what they really are. This is also a very long-lasting formula, so it is like not gonna go anywhere. I guarantee you that if you cry, this is not gonna budge. That's how bomb it is. It reminds me a lot of my Giga Black Lash. The wand is identical, if not the same. Okay, so now I want to swatch a couple of highlighters just so you guys can see the difference, because to me they look very similar. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch Glow Goals. Glow Goals by Ofra Cosmetics, and this is it right here. I'm just swatching Precious Petals by Wet n Wild. So I don't know if you're able to tell, but they're the same. How many times have I said they're the exact same thing in this video? Man, that is insane. But they're the exact same thing. So Blissful from Ofra, it's around $30 some dollars. So Wet n Wild is definitely much more affordable. Now I want to compare one of my all-time favorites, and this is Rodeo Drive. I've hit pan finally after so many years. But I'm gonna go ahead and swatch Rodeo Drive. Rodeo Drive is right there. Rodeo Drive is much more like a gold champagne kind of color. And my dupe for that one is the Golden Flower Crown by Wet n Wild. Seriously, the exact same thing. Look at that. Wet n Wild one even looks a little bit more reflective. So there you go, my two dupes. Definitely, they do not accentuate, you know, any textured pores or anything like that. Oh, look at that. That looks so nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, guys, and the last product that I want to share with you guys is a beauty blender. I know for years and years and years, the beauty blenders are the most used tool to apply foundation, concealer, whatever. But I found a dupe, and it took me quite some time. I want to say years, but we finally found it, and it is this one here. Obviously, the size is a little bit different. This one is definitely a little bit more bigger. This one here, and also the shape, let's keep in mind the shape. This here is the exact same thing, but then this one you do get like a slanted side. I don't know. I love this one. I'm never gonna buy a beauty blender again. I don't want to say never, but I'll probably never buy a beauty blender again, just because there's just so many more affordable sponges out on the market. Beauty blenders rip so fast, like look at that. But anyways, you guys, this is the AOA Studio makeup sponge. It has to be the pink one. I've tried other ones from the website. The website is Shop Miss A. It's only $1. Like, hello. It's only $1. Y'all need this if you haven't tried this. It's just as soft as the beauty blender. I find it to do the exact same thing. It blends out the product seamlessly, just like the beauty blender. And to me, the texture looks identical, and it feels identical to on the skin. Anyways, guys, we have come to the end of today's video. I have so much more makeup, you guys. I have a ton of makeup. I feel like, I don't know, I have a lot of makeup. So if you guys would maybe want to see like a part 2 or another video along the lines of this one comparing other kinds of products, let me know by giving this video a huge thumbs up. It helps me a lot. You guys have no idea. If you like this video, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you have dupes, let us know down below. We want to know. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat and on Instagram, because when I'm not here, I am most likely over there. I'm also going to leave a couple of videos here on the screen in case you have missed my recent reviews, recent videos. Go check those out. And yeah, guys, with that being said, I will catch you guys very soon in my next one. Bye, guys.